Coming up, we learn how COVID-19 cases are counted and how nutritional needs are being met on and off campus. This and more on Vanguard TV. Welcome to Vanguard TV. I'm Josh Halpern, keeping you informed about what's going on at Lebanon Trail High School.
The COVID tracker that tracks active cases is available on friscoisd.org. Campuses recently changed how they notify their individual staff and families by going to a weekly announcement instead of a daily one. We'll have more on this in a future episode.
The pandemic has brought challenges to many families, some wondering where their next meal is going to come from. The school acts as a resource for students to get fed. Tim Madison has more.
At Lebanon Trail High School, sit down for lunch. Virtual Academy students prepare theirs at home. We learn how nutritional needs are being impacted by COVID-19.
It's limited as to what we cover because we can't serve like we used to.
Our students' nutritional needs met on and off of campus.
I think they're met through Frisco ISD because I know that at Clark Middle School they provide lunches for kids that can't really get it at home.
At home, it's easier eating healthy, but like at school, it depends if you bring food or if you buy food, really.
How have on-campus lunches been different?
Students are no longer allowed to just take what they want, and we have to hand everything to them. So it slows it down a little bit in some choices.
Very separate. It's become very separated, and just always have to be apart and be apart from everybody.
Well, our campus, we took a lot of pride in our lunch structure. We offered previously we offered a mega lunch where any kid could go through any line. They had a full hour to move around the building and to get the lunches that they wanted. Well, the structure has changed because we want to limit it's a disease prevention process where we want to keep them in one spot where we can clean between every one. So
the Lebanon Trail lunch staff are still finding ways to get students the nutrition they need. This is Tim Madison for Vanguard TV.
Thanks, Tim. Next up in main academics, Leah Williams shares how a staff member goes above the call of duty.
At Lebanon Trail High School, staff members are known to make connections and get involved. School Resource Officer William Lowe is protecting and serving students while staying on beat every step of the way.
I think it was an opportunity for me to do something else other than patrol.
In addition to keeping students safe, Officer Lowe is also known to be someone students can confide in.
I obviously am the main law enforcement face here for the city of Frisco at Lebanon Trail. But in addition to that, I can also fill the need for a counselor.
By getting involved, he is building students' trust.
The main difference, I think, is that he is very present in our classroom. And I've never had that experience before.
Officer Lowe really goes above and beyond to get to know and build relationships with all of our students. So when, that he does have to have a different sort of interaction with them, they know and trust him.
Officer Lowe has been known to come into different classrooms and interact with students.
He came in occasionally while we were working out, and he would get down on a bench press sometimes and do some bench presses, and he'd do curls with us.
As he's in these classes, he motivates students to get their work done.
Incident, he, will help us cover lunch duties or classes when needed.
He'd spot us, help us lift the weights. And even when we were running, he'd be out there running with us, encouraging us to, keep running. If we slowed down, he'd tell us to speed up.
By coming into the classrooms and connecting with students, he is breaking down their walls.
I think some at first are hesitant because not everyone is used to seeing an officer, much less a school resource officer popping into their classroom. But I think as the semester goes on, they feel more comfortable about it.
By getting involved, he is tearing down the intimidation people feel when around cops.
Cops can look scary and sound scary, but I don't think I don't ever feel like Officer Lou passes that kind of impression to anyone.
It shows them I'm more than just a uniform, but that it's a person behind that uniform that they can come talk to and feel safe to come to as well.
As staff members get engaged in campus life, students start to feel a bit more comfortable around them. I'm Leah Williams for Vanguard TV.
Thanks, Officer Lowe, for keeping us safe and staying visible throughout the school day. In our final segment, Stories from Home, Eliana Eastman tells us about her aunt's move to the big city after high school.
The reality of becoming an adult is more than Ingrid Rodriguez expected. Wanting change prompted her to venture out.
And then it's doing everything by yourself, being more responsible.
Ingrid shared positive outcomes to moving.
Good experience, good friends, grew up a lot, learned a lot.
She learned plenty in the process.
My parents were very concerned, were supportive.
Her family and friends were with her along the way. Experiencing hardships taught her many life lessons she will never forget. I'm Eliana Eastman for Vanguard TV.
Thank you for watching this episode of Vanguard TV. Next month we'll have a special edition, so stay tuned. I'm Josh Halpern. Thanks for watching.